Shalom, me, my homies. Welcome to another exciting episode of Stacking Triggers, a podcast for casual spikes like you, Amy, and Bill.
I am not a spike. I am not a spike. I'm not
Sure.
even a casual spike.
You sure? You sure about that, sir?
Oh, I'm so sure. I might go to things, but I am not spiking.
I just don't think you practice right. I think that's what it comes down to. Is you just kind of play, and you don't take any lessons from it, and then you go play for real, and it's like, well, huh?
Yeah, I have a lot of lessons that I will talk about during my fortnight in Magic. But Dan, it's been a fortnight. It's been 2 weeks.
It has.
Has there been anything going on in the Magic space?
Not in Magic. However, I did have One Piece. I only played it like twice. I was playing a new leader, Sanji. He gives everything without non-play effect and under 8 cost rush. So like you get to use like cool when attacking effects and like other cool random effects. It's a cool deck. It's fun. It works sometimes. It doesn't work when you forget to play the board. Like you're not just a go face deck. You can play control too. And when you forget to play control, you sometimes lose. So yeah. But also I am like 95% sure I got cheated.
Oh no.
It was at a locals and it was round 1 and it was this fucking dog shit leader Iceberg that should never be played anymore. And people who play like I think this guy was like maybe new, but also might have been sharking with newness. I don't know. Like don't let anybody play this card. Don't let anybody play this leader. This leader fucking sucks. This leader's dog shit. Dog shit leader. Don't play this leader. If you play One Piece, don't play this leader. It fucking blows.
Oh my.
Okay? Don't play it. I still lose to it. Why? Well, because my opponent presents me with a deck that I am 95% sure was not shuffled. And by that I mean they didn't do a good old one of these in front of my face.
Oh,
they just took the deck out of the box and just went. And then I cut because I didn't think anything of it. And then I get fucking high rolled by this guy. Boy, I sure got lucky. Yeah, you're fucking.
I sure got lucky.
When he said, "Boy, I sure got lucky," I was like, "Okay, so you fucking cheated. Got it. Good to know. Great to know."
Oh my god.
So yeah, fuck that guy. And now everybody at locals is now getting the Pro Tour Shuffle. Period. End of sentence. Everyone get the Pro Tour Shuffle now. I'm not dealing with this bullshit.
Yeah, do it.
Not dealing with this bullshit anymore. Everyone's getting the Pro Tour Shuffle. Fuck all of you. That's it. I've played no Magic. Was I going to play Magic? They even play Modern? I played like Breach combo.
Yeah.
I don't remember if I talked about this. I'm trying to remember when it was. I think I already talked about this in the last one, actually, so I don't have to talk about it. I didn't play last week because I lent a bunch of Murktide cards to somebody who played it in Eternal Weekend.
Mm-hmm.
They went 1/4 drop. And yeah. And then I wasn't here, and also I didn't get my cards back before I left. So I didn't play this week, and I didn't go to play anywhere in Pittsburgh. So, you know. My experience has been playing with a new leader that I'm not going to play with anymore because we're coming up on One Piece like second anniversary tournaments, and some of them are constructed. And with some of them being constructed, I play like actual decks. So I have my 2 decks that I will likely play, sleeved up, ready to go. And really, I have 4 decks that I can play that are sleeved up and ready to go.
Damn.
And it's not one of them. So
Okay.
Because I don't know how to play it in an actual tournament setting. I am playing it as like I don't give a flying fuck what's going on here. Because I don't care. I was just playing it to hit people in the face, and it worked.
Damn.
For the most part, it worked. But then there are times where I would play it where I would forget to play board, and I would just lose. So there we go. Bill, how was your Fortnite?
God fucking awful.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Eternal Weekend, baby.
Eternal Weekend, it was trash for me. This is all due to a couple of things. Zero real practice on anything. Leading up to Eternal Weekend, I've been super stressed with work. Didn't have a lot of time to put into stuff. A lot of family stuff is going on that's outside the ordinary, and just didn't get much practice in prior. Up until even the night before, I was still being like, I don't even know what deck I want to play. I have a few options available, but I just didn't know what I wanted to play. On the first day of Eternal Weekend, which was Thursday, they had like
AFEW,
no,
me.
A big old 013. I don't know. So on the first day, it was trash. I was playing essentially Dimir tempo, but without the good painless lands.
Yes.
And so I just threw like shadows in the sideboard. Death shadows in the sideboard just to throw the opponent off, maybe.
Sure.
Didn't go well at all. It was awful.
Color me surprised.
Yeah, the first game went like it was against somebody else who was like on some beanstalk build. I couldn't tell you exactly what they were doing, but they had. It took me till the last round to realize they didn't have free counter magic.
They had no force of will?
No. They had no force of wills. No.
Why play Beanstalk if you're not going to fucking play force of will?
Because they were terrified of Vexing Bauble, which we'll talk about later.
Oh my god, who fucking cares?
I know. Just counter the fucking Vexing Bauble or Brazen Borrower or whatever. Like all their removal, all their counter spells all had costs. And I should have caught it earlier when there was a Spell Pierce. But again, just I didn't know what he was on. He was on green, black, blue. I was like, what the fuck is this? Like, I don't know what you're running. So I ended up going like 1-2 that game. Then went up against a painter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you got millstoned?
I got millstoned game 1. Because I played it as though it was mono red prison, because he was throwing the prison pieces up, so it threw me off.
Yeah.
And then game 2 I won because I was able to just like deny him any mana resources or counter his shit.
Yeah.
And then game 3 he was just able to like just go off. And then game 3, because this was the free event, right? So it was only a 3-round thing.
Right.
It was against another painter. He won game 1. I won game 2. And then he had like some sort of a draft event that he wanted to go to instead of playing the free thing. So he just surrendered and gave me the prize tickets.
What a legend.
What a legend. He didn't care. And then I was sad because I didn't actually get to practice. After that, there was a pre-modern not champion, but I don't even know what they call them. Like just They're just 3 rounds.
Sure.
Did trash at the Parallax Tide combo deck. I was awful. Could not do anything. People were doing super degenerate things, or people had like things that were way faster than what I could be. So, also playing it online in the league was completely different than playing it in paper.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't like in paper, like no matter how much you ask people for some reason, they will not speak up when they're talking. Also, I didn't really care that much. I was also there, like I'd been there from like noon to like this is almost 7 or 8.
Jesus.
Just playing Magic straight. I was like, I'm tired. I'm old.
I'm tired of this, Grandpa. That's too damn bad.
Too damn bad. Thursday. Friday didn't get to go at all. Had to deal with kids, and kid had a Thanksgiving Day pageant thing at his school, and other kid was a menace and should be reported to the police.
That's your job.
Well, then I would be reported to the police. Anyways, and then we do the NA championships. I ended up doing Dimir Frog, but with white splashed in for additional Path to Exiles,
Mm-hmm.
and the Prismatic Strand. No, not Strand. What's the
Ending?
sorcery one? Yeah, Prismatic Ending. There we go. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Prismatic Strange is a popper card.
That is a popper card. That's why I get confused. Yeah, just I went 1-4. The first game was against Jeskai Control. So they did better at controlling than I did. I had I had a fistful of removal and nothing to hit. Game 2 was against Is It Delver. I kept some questionable hands here, and that I should not have kept. And like these were both 2-0s exactly. Hurt me, hurt the pride a little bad. And then I was against Cradle Control. And their whole thing is to use natural order to bring like Atraxa or something to the battlefield.
Sure.
But they could also just easily pivot to Nadu combo too. So yay. That one though, I did 2-1. I took a game off of them. Felt pretty good. Felt pretty good there. Didn't feel too good though. Because I think this one, like there was a land or some, like I had a very land heavy hand that had 1 or 2 of my sideboard cards, but really nothing else going on. And since he was in green, my sideboard card I think was like Graft Digger's Cage or something to stop him from being able to cradle.
Sure.
And since he was on the play and everything, I was like, him being in green, he's probably going to have the removal for the Graft Digger's Cage, so this probably isn't a good keep. And then I ended up having to like mulligan twice, down to 5. It was awful. Round 4 was against Mono Red Aggro. 2-1 that one. And we had enough time to play a game of Dan Dan.
I would immediately leave the table. I would just rather do anything.
I just wanted to. I don't know. I didn't get to play my Dan Dan deck ever, so I had it with me because there were some cards I wanted signed by Mark Poole in there, and so I was like, "You want to do something else since we're done in 20 minutes?"
Yes, so no, I would never. Yeah. I would never even construct a Dan Dan deck. So,
well, that's fine. That's for you. And then I lost 2-0 to Doomsday. And that's just where I was just like, I think I'm okay doing something else.
Yeah.
Because the Doomsday deck was playing exactly like a Dimir Tempo deck at first.
Mm-hmm.
Until he started playing the 0 cost ramp, the Lotus Petals. And I was like, what the fuck is this? I've never seen Lotus Petal. in a Doomsday deck, apparently.
Yeah.
And he's able to Doomsday me twice. It was not fun at all. And I tried just being like nice with the guy and be like, "Oh, how's it?" No small talk at all. All very like, and like, dude, you're 1-3 right now. Why are you so like serious?
Yeah, at 1-3, you should calm the fuck down.
Relax a little bit.
Yeah.
Like Dingo went 8-3 right at Eternal Weekend, which I thought I saw him, but didn't even know he was there, and got money. But like that was very few of the decks. Like very few of the players were going to be getting money at 8-3.
Right.
Yeah. After that, though, I went and did a sealed event that I thought was going to be a draft event because I was like, hey, I'm terrible at draft. I should practice a little bit, and I'll practice here. Did bad at sealed 2. Tried to do 3 colors. Should have just done 1 or 2. It was all trash. It was a trash weekend.
Or when it comes to sealed, do 0 colors and don't play sealed or draft.
or that. I don't know. Like we're trying to spike our way to the Pro Tour, right? Like draft is part of that. And I'm just like, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Stupidly. Just stupidly for no reason. Hey, I hope to God my draft pool is good. Otherwise, I'm gonna be dog shit. This whole thing's gonna be fucking dog shit.
Right. I know. I don't like that so much of it is on. Yeah, I don't like that so much of the Pro Tours weight, like at their events, is on draft.
Yeah. Hey, you got to play 6 rounds of fucking draft, asshole. If you do poorly in this, you may as well not even play the fucking constructed portion, idiot.
Right. Yeah. Don't they do like draft day 1 and draft day 2?
Yes. There's 3 rounds of draft on day 1, and then 6 rounds of constructed, and then 3 rounds of draft, and then 6 rounds of constructed.
Why?
And then a top 8.
Yeah. Why? This is dumb. That's dumb.
It's dumb. Stop putting draft in the Pro Tour. I want to watch the constructed formats. It's all that matters is the constructed formats.
Yeah, like it's fun to watch draft, but like I don't see people doing that solely, right? Like LSV is really good at draft.
Yeah.
But he's just
I'll harp on it forever. There's no reason for the Pro Tour to have any kind of sealed Magic played at all.
Yeah. I didn't even open any bangers in my sealed pod, like my sealed pile. Like nothing even good.
Yeah.
Like I just felt disappointed that entire Saturday. And like I was like, should I even go back on Sunday? I didn't. I ended up not going back because I was just having such a shit time. And again, it's only me. The biggest thing I need to take away from this is what you said probably 2 to 4 weeks ago, Dan. I need to pick a deck and stick with it.
Yes.
Yeah. And just stick with that deck.
Yes.
Granted, unfortunately, the deck that I had originally picked was going to be awful.
Yes.
Yeah. So,
but like you would have actually been able to play. I don't know. Like I felt like the fucking initiative deck would have been just fine into your pool. It like
okay. In retrospect, yes, it would have been just fine because I ended up seeing 0 frog.
But still, like I don't know, just play what you're comfortable with. Like fuck it.
Yeah.
It's a bad meta call. It's a bad meta call. At least you stuck to your guns and weren't like, I should have just play what you know.
Yep, exactly. And so that's what I'm going to do probably for the rest of the year, though, is I'm going to pick one deck. That's my 2025 resolution starting in November. Is I'm going to pick one deck per format, and I'm just going to run it.
Yeah.
And that just be it. It'll save on cards and money and stuff, but like, I just had a whole lot of not fun at Eternal Weekend because I was unprepared.
Yep.
And it's only my fault. It's nobody else's.
Yeah. All right. Speaking of your fault, nobody else's, let's talk about Black Friday hauls. Bill, did you get anything?
I did buy a couple things. So TCG Player was running a like spend money, get 10% in store credit or whatever. So I spent some of my store credit that I've earned through selling shit.
Yeah. Spend store credit, make store credit.
Yeah, exactly. I spent store credit to make store credit. Yeah, so I got like probably about 50, 60 bucks in store credit. I got 2 more Besejus. I thought I only put 1 there. Okay. 3 Leyline Axes because I'm doing an Azorius build, an Azorius tokens for standard. Got a pre-war formal wear. Playset is Sheltered by Ghosts. Finished out my Bolt Wave set because I just think that's fun for burn. Got Flood Farm Verges and for Overlord of the Bellmark.
Nice.
At my LGS, they had a thing on Black Friday. I got a $25 stocking just with random packs in it, apparently. I got 1 other Leyline Axe and Batter Skull. That's all I got, Dan. What'd you get? Anything good?
So I went to your store because I was in town, and I picked up a lot of One Piece alts. That's actually the only thing I bought was One Piece alts. I don't need to buy any Magic cards right now, considering in 2 weeks we're gonna know better about a format coming up. We're gonna know better about Modern coming up. So I just bought a bunch of One Piece alts. Trying to think if there's anything like got an SP Trafalgar Law and Kazuki Hiyori from the new premium booster that was $40 that I've now sold on TCG Player for $57.
Woo!
Donks. And then I bought a bunch of stuff off of TCG Player. I bought like $200 worth of cards.
Dang, we both spent about $200 on TCG Player.
It was like, and then I bought like 4 3DS games for $100. So hooray!
Where'd you get that at?
The Exchange.
Gross. But also, that was a pretty good deal.
Why gross?
I don't know. It's just the Exchange. They're a little scummy on the trade-in value.
I don't trade in with them, so
I know you don't. I know. Yeah, I know you don't. I'm just saying.
I now keep my games. I am at an affluent enough position where I don't have to trade in games to buy my games anymore.
That's true. I've actually started to buy old games that I used to have.
Yeah,
that I had traded in.
That's pretty much what I'm doing. Really, this is going to be a short episode. We're in a holding pattern right now, waiting for this Modern Legacy ban list to come out. There's probably going to be nothing for Pioneer because Pioneer is not a real format. But yeah, we're waiting on the One Ring to get banned. We're waiting on potentially other things to get banned in Modern. We're waiting on Psychic Frog and Vexing Bobble and the One Ring and Nadu to get banned in Legacy.
I don't know what. Honestly, that the Legacy people in Legacy are so slow to evaluate cards and to see what's good and bad.
Yeah, it's true. I watched it. I've witnessed it.
You have witnessed it. Yeah, it's just it's rough because like for the longest time it was Grief is bad, Grief is bad, Grief is bad, Grief's banned. Frog is bad, Frog is bad, Frog is bad. Frog has not even been banned yet, and now it's Vexing Bobble's the worst.
Wait, Frog is bad? People said Frog was bad?
No, I'm sorry, not bad, but ban it. Like when I'm saying bad, bad, I meant like bad for the format. Sorry.
It's like because I bring it up every time I can. The Legacy players being like, "Grief's stupid. Why would you reanimate that?" And then you're like, "Grief's stupid. Why isn't this banned yet?"
Why isn't this banned yet? Get rid of
Idiots.
it.
Yeah, so I thought it was a similar situation where it's like frog sucks, and it's like, what are you talking about? Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I hate people.
Yeah.
I hate everybody.
I don't know enough
Yeah.
about the Vexing Bobble situation. Like, I guess it's just like, hey, you can't play your pedals and you can't play your Force of Wills and whatever.
Yeah. So the reason I'm seeing is a terrible reason. People are putting the identity of a format on certain cards that are always playable, which is
Yes.
not what you need to do.
Yes.
It's a super bad freaking take. I
Correct.
hate it.
I hate it
that
too. But hey, remember Popper. It's the same thing. This is why I don't get upset about it. I hate it, but I think it's a bad banning like philosophy around like card design and what cards should remain in the format and what cards actually make a format healthy. But like whenever there's Turbo Initiative, what were the cards in Popper that fucking ruined it? It was Cabal Ritual, Dark Ritual, and Lotus Petal.
Yep.
And hey, turns out when you use those cards, turbo things, broken things happen. And
Yeah.
everyone's like, well, obviously the problem is the initiative cards. And I'm just like, no. It's the fast man. And everyone's like,
No.
you're a fucking idiot. Moron, that's part of the identity of the format. So it's the same shit. Where people are just like,
yeah,
this is the identity of format. I want my broken garbage. Doesn't matter if it makes the format worse. I want my broken garbage.
I want my broken garbage. I want to be able to do the dumb shit.
I want my I get rid of this Vexing Bobble so I can do stupid shit.
Yeah, it's stupid. It's so dumb. Why don't you just force a will the Vexing Bobble?
Force will the Vexing Bobble. It's easy. All right. So with that, it's time for us to leave. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. If you liked the episode, please give it a like, thumbs up, a subscribe on anything, and a comment. That'd be great. We appreciate any kind of interaction that you can give us. What do you think about the Iceberg deck? And should anyone in One Piece build the Iceberg deck? No one in One Piece should build the Iceberg deck. Not a single person. If you let somebody build the Iceberg deck in One Piece, you should stop playing One Piece also, as well as them. They should also stop playing One Piece. What do you think will be banned? Even though we're definitely going to talk about it on the next episode, because that next episode will drop before the actual ban release because fucking Wizards hates us. So
every
much.
time. Every time.
And yeah, that's it. What did you get for Black Friday? Did you get anything cool on Black Friday? Cyber Monday things? What did you get? Tell us. Let us know what you got in the comments. And with that, this is me waving my hand at you, saying goodbye, and to keep
Bye, Jeff.
and spike on.
Bye, Jeff. Golgari Loom, Jeff. Bye.